So I had to reset everything on my computer, so I'm hoping that this all works. Be great to know if you can hear me because I have no idea what's going on. Are we there? Are there people here? Can you hear me? Somebody's asking here if they odd that rain will be added. Like that's in there. It's been in there for like months. It's in the trailer. So I don't understand. I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. Let's do this. We're still working on the lasers. Made some progress, but today all the building blocks are there. So we are ready to move in. The weather is like phenomenal, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you should go check out some of the videos and the trailers. The weather is totally totally cool. There's the FAQ. I'm going to post that in the top just so that we can answer basic questions up there. Okay. How did you find out about it? That's my question to you. You found out about this 15 minutes ago. Like, what was the vector to find out about that? I think I'm playing the wrong trailer at the beginning of the things now. I had to set up everything all over again. Well, welcome. I guess we could start by displaying some weather. A couple different things. We got DLSS rolled into the game right now. I think we talked about this in the last stream. The game looks a little different as a result of the DLSS. Still don't have the control panel up to switch the options around. In fact, I should probably tell somebody to do that. Okay. Somebody asked what platform is coming to. It is coming to PC first. That's the best way to say this. Love it to be everywhere. Really depends. It depends on how well the game is received. Like if it's not received well on the PC, I think it's going to be hard. It's going to be very difficult to bring us to other stuff. Let's throw in some thunderstorms here. Here we got thunderstorms. Here, it's rain. The ground gets wet. There's lightning. You'll see here in a little bit. There you go. Here, and let's throw in. Oh wow, you found out about the game in 2022. I wonder how many other people are like that. Let's put in a let's put a blizzard in instead. And the snow accumulates on the ground, which is pretty cool. We have lasers in here. We've been working on the laser effect. We got the this is the way that lasers are going to work in the game now. Is they actually heat the blocks up, and if they get hot enough, they explode, and rocks go all over the place. Let's put the sun. Let's go put the sunshine back on. Do a partly cloudy. Here we go. These rocks get hot and they cool off. Kind of cool. We've been working on this over several streams. It's neat in the dark. So I want to adjust the hit effect there. It's still playing the. It's still playing the. It's funny. Somebody said this. It'd be cool if your base got attacked by aliens with blasters. I want to change the laser. Laser drill will not be added back in. No. The somebody's if the and I was thinking about when we changed the aliens to have the aliens shooting back at you with lasers, so you get in laser battles with the aliens. So there's a couple things we need to do here. We need to change this hit effect, and I think what I'm going to do is stub it in because I have that flash there. I'll put that in for now, and then we'll replace it later. And then the final effect has to change a little bit too. So let's do that. These are the squibs for the different hitting the different materials, and I think I'm going to just start by making a laser squib effect. So this is going to be a new Niagara system. Actually, just want like an empty one, completely empty. Let's just create. Yeah. Actually, you know what we're going to do here? Let's go to the armory. This is where armory is our. I had to reload everything on my computer, so now everything is in a goofy state. But I'm kind of hoping everything works. Will there be a way to see how much ammo you have in the magazine? Yes, we do not have the UI done at all. Okay, so we've been experimenting here. So let's do this here, and let's go back to our content, VFX. Okay, I see where this is. I don't like this. Let's just put a new folder in here and call this hit effects, because this will be the first one that we've done ourselves. Let's see if there's a naming convention that goes along with these. FX. Yeah, okay. My Niagara system, we'll make it be a default system. We'll call this. Do I get to name it? Let's call this FX laser squib. Okay. And we'll open this up in the effects editor. This is like a little fountain. Okay. Let's also open up our donations. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. Laser effects looking great. I tried playing CMZ last week and it was a lot harder than I remember. Yeah, it was designed to be hard. How to use AI to help you in the process development, problem solving. And then thank you so much for the other donation. Thank you so much. It's very helpful. It all goes into making the game. We are, somebody's asking about AI in the project. Between the two people in the project here, we're sort of industry leaders in AI. I think that's. I don't think that's a stretch to say that. I just got done founding a AI FinOps company, and the other member on the team has been doing AI stuff for a very, very large game company. I have an in-house tool called Syntastic, which is a AI programming tool, which hasn't been very helpful here because it doesn't work very well with Unreal. Although I've experienced, I have experimented a little bit with the Unreal MCPs that Anthropic has. And I don't have them set up right now, but it's very useful for getting information about things. In general, I don't use Google anymore. I start with Grok for everything. So I guess that's probably the very first part of it. I think that that's going forward. I think that that's kind of the way that people should be using the internet at this point. Like Grok or GPT will do internet searches for you on your behalf. It's sort of like abstracts everything up one higher level. So instead of like going to 10 websites and forums and whatever and trying to find the solution to your problem, you just ask Grok to do that work for you. And this is one of the things that AI is really good at doing. I'm always running code through Grok, through AI, just because it's good at finding small bugs. A lot of times that you know what you want to do, but you run into like little problems here and there. So doing it, the Syntastic has pretty much written itself. That was sort of the test bed for writing that thing. But the problem you have is that when you have the AI starts to write too much of the code, you don't really understand it, and you become sort of at the mercy of the AI. And right now, the AI doesn't seem good enough. This is what I found with Syntastic to really do things well. So you end up with something that gets like more convoluted as time goes on. Like it's just sort of like it gets like spaghetti code. Like it gets like um, more more um, like confusing and unorganized, the code, so it's not very good. We've used AI a little bit for concept stuff. There isn't really a tools right now that can generate production stuff, except for the music. Music it actually generates pretty well, but the only music we've committed to right now is the theme music, which came from a live person. So like. I would love to do more in the game with AI, but it would be a disservice for me to say that right now because everything that's gone into the game right now has been handmade. So if we find the opportunities to use AI in a place where it makes sense and it increases the quality of the game, like we're definitely going to do that. But up to this point, it just hasn't happened yet. So there isn't anything currently in the game that is AI generated. I was playing with AI modeling tools last couple days, and I was making improvements to Syntastic. But the AI modeling tools just don't generate game quality assets right now. They're just not there. I think if you were doing a small cartoony mobile game, you could probably generate it completely with AI assets. It seems to do those assets very, very well, but it doesn't do the sort of stuff that we're looking for very good. Everything is still a lot of hand done. I think this is probably one of the last completely hand done games that, I mean, at least that will do. I think that within the future of this is very, very obvious to me. What's going to happen is somebody's going to make a game engine where you put things together as like blocks, and then the game will be rendered with AI in runtime on your computer. So the simulation will happen with just little proxy shapes, but all the graphics will happen with AI running on your computer in real time. And you've seen examples of this where they've reskinned games. They've reskinned games, with using AI, but it's too slow right now. But if you follow Moore's law, which basically says that computing power doubles every 6 months, and the rate at which the AI models are getting more efficient. You could almost calculate the inflection point where we'll be able to do real time AI generation of games probably in the next 2 or 3 years. I think that we're like sort of 2 generations of video cards away from being able to do it, and 2 generations of AI models away from doing it. And I really think that that's probably 2 years. I think the future of gaming will really be your GPU running, generating generative AI on the fly. And we have another game that we're working on, which is a purely AI game where AI is the complete focus of the game itself. And I would love to do more with it. But right now, it's sort of this is where the I don't know if you guys saw the April Fool's joke, but it's like it's the quality just isn't there right now. Somebody's asking if there's food in the game. No, there really has not. We've never really never. We always tried to focus on combat, so we didn't do that. Okay. So right now, so that everybody can take the quotes out of things, there is no AI generated stuff in the game right now. And I think the promise that I made to the community was that if our Kickstarter went through, as a minimum, we would pull all the AI music out of the game, or we wouldn't put any in. And we would do our best to do that. The problem is everything comes at a cost of something else. Let's save this effect. Let's pull up our laser rock emitter here. So we're going to move some stuff out of this. So the very first thing is that we have in this effect is this like little blast spark. I think it's this. Is it this? Nope. It's there's the cube, the rock burst, and the glow. Yeah. So let's copy this over to the laser squib. Paste. Okay. That absolutely doesn't work at all. Get rid of the fountain. Oh, man. Okay, we have to figure out why this thing doesn't work. I want to loop it once. Eight seconds is a little bit too much. I think we need it to be like well, whatever, 3 seconds. Complete let emitters finish. We have to just copy values. This would be a good use for AI right here. I could, with the MCP, I could point it at these 2 effects and tell it why, ask it why the thing isn't. Is it working? Just reading the questions there. Okay, why is this not working? Okay, so let me drop one of these in the world. See what happens. I always get oh, there it is. It worked. Okay. Oh, okay. It's totally working. Okay, that's good. Let's just stop here. Let's take it out. We can just disable it here. And let's put this into the game and make sure that it all works. So in our, we have to, went through this earlier today. It's in articles. Is this the all VP one shot manager? Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add a element 12, and we're gonna call this, what are the rest of them called? Okay, laser squib. And this is going to be FX laser squib. Let's compile, save that. FX blueprints, okay. And let's go to, what was it? Effects blueprints, impact manager. Add an effects definition here, and we'll call this somebody's asking here if dead zones will be a thing with the controller. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. It's like a super detailed question. Laser. Let's just call this laser general. Laser squib. Hit decal name. I don't know what happens if I don't put it in one. I'm just going to throw that one in there. And the hit sounds. Fine, it's just as long as something's in there. Let's save this asset. Okay. Now we have to go into our, to open up Rider here and go into our project. Somebody said, thank you for bringing the game back. Thank you for being interested in it. Like, it makes it much easier for us to do. Energy effects. So destruction. Let's change these all. Can this work in the same way that... No! God. Okay, save all. Okay, let's go back into our project. See if it works. We will compile. Yeah, everyone is thanking us for bringing this back. It's we're really happy to do this for you. Everybody on the team. It's all the original people. I don't know if you've followed the other streams, but it's all the original people um, that worked on the game, and we really like working together and bringing this to you. So it's exciting to do a project that people actually want to play, coming right out of the gate. So, and we all kind of, to be honest, we all kind of need this to work. So, thank you for. One of the things that we talk about all the time is that we owe so much to you because you've allowed us to do the things that we really like to do in our life versus being stuck doing things we don't really want to do. And we're incredibly grateful to the fans for allowing us to do this. Let's see how this turned out. So if this works right, everything should have our little spark effect. Cool, that actually works. It's not a very good effect, but and then we have a little divot in the concrete, and then we blow it up. Okay, so this is cool. So now we can just fix the other effect, and we have everything set up how we want it to. Everybody wants to bring back Avatar Laser Wars. I would love to bring back Avatar Laser Wars, and if this works out, I think we're gonna do that. We'll bring back some version of Avatar Laser Wars because that was actually one of my favorites out of the shooters that we made. I thought it turned out really well. Where is our effects? Okay, particles, hit effects, laser squib. Okay, this is the one we have, and then the rock emitter. So we can get rid of this now. I think we can get rid of the cube. And we could just get rid of these delays, I think, too. That should just be... doesn't seem right about... Get rid of the cube. I don't remember what this does. Why does the cube keep coming back on? Let's delete it. This is like a delay off the beginning of this. Let's save that. Compile it, save it. And let's try that out. Yeah, I like it. Uh, okay, so that squib effect has got to be changed. So let's figure out how we want to do that. These should light up and then go away. Yeah. So we'll fix the squib effect. That was actually pretty fast. So let's, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up. Can I open two at the same time? It's asking for trouble, isn't it? I have a project here with a bunch of asset store packs in it. So I'm going to go in there and check that out. UE packs. I bought a bunch of laser effects, and I was going to see if I could take one of the squibs out of here and use it for the lasers. I don't have a good feeling of what this should look like because if you look at science fiction movies as a reference point for this, they always kind of do this in an underwhelming way. Like the squib effects for lasers in the Star Wars movies look kind of horrible. So I guess we have to be kind of creative here. I'm just going to start with the beam pack. Let's check this out. Let's go through the... okay, wait a second. Muzzle flashes. Okay, so there's going to be us... Oh, whoa! Thank you for the donation. Amazing work so far. Really cannot wait to see the final thing in the game. Play this absolute gem of a game, especially in UE. Most love for you guys working on. Most love for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching our streams. Thank you for donating to us. Definitely. Yeah, I was gonna walk around here and just see if any of these things read as a laser hit effect. Definitely not in this map. Let's go see the next one. So many people keep asking about turning off RTX. I think probably there'll be some option to do this. Of course, I don't really know what the game will look like because our lighting is really dependent on ray tracing right now. Lighting the world with ray tracing is like a fundamentally different thing. This is actually the reason why we're in Unreal and not Unity right now, is because when we did the test renders in Unity, the only version of it I liked was using ray tracing, and ray tracing doesn't work very good in in ray tracing doesn't work very good in Unity. Somebody's saying here they just wanted to know that they must have watched the ad playlist 10 times. I appreciate that. Watching the ad playlist funds the game. So there's a playlist on our YouTube channel of just streams with ads in them. And if you watch that, it's like that ad money goes right to the development of the game. It's a way for you to contribute to the game without actually having to actually contribute anything. It's kind of cool if you think about it. I don't know why I don't have control here. I wish I could see these. Let's see if the muzzle flash demo looks like. I was hoping that one of these would uh, be a viable option for a squid effect. These look corny. That one's cool. It's just these aren't really meant for material on this floor is awesome. I feel like this would have been like a good metal material for our like one of our blocks or something, like the iron wall or something. I mean, our gold kind of looks like this, but it's just one of the things that Unreal does really well. It has these really great materials. Yeah, these are just corny. They're just like corny. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, somebody said they didn't get a lot of ads in the video. It's not up to me. Like YouTube decides how many ads to give you. But running them does help. So thank you, especially if you're letting the ads finish. I don't really know. I'm trying to find inspiration. Does anybody have like a good? Can they think of like a good laser hit effect from a movie or something? Because if we had an idea, we probably could make them. Like I would, if you could think of a good laser hit effect, like and put it in the comments, uh, like a YouTube video or a clip from a movie or something. I'd love to see it. Are a little bit more realistic. The hard thing about lasers is it's not like a real thing. So I mean, like lasers are real, but like laser weapons aren't like a common thing. So it's hard to it's somewhere in between reality and fiction. So it's kind of hard to get them. Like I want to see something that looks like a big energy transfer, and I'm not really seeing it. I mean, I guess some sparks would be great to throw off of something, but even this is too dramatic. I think we need like this this amount of sparks, which I think might be the sparks that I'm using in there right now, with like a flash at the same time. I wonder if the flash on one of these explosions would. Take a look at that. Explode big explosion, big A. Let's look at what the beginning of those look like. I wonder if just something like this would be like something less dramatic. Take a look at what was this explosion? Explosion big A. Oh, this is the old particle system too. I don't think I want to deal with this. Yeah, no. Somebody said the lasers from Fallout. Let me see if I can. I've got to be careful what I put up here on the stream because I don't want to get copyrighted. Let me see if I can find a laser hit from Fallout. I don't remember. Volume down. This is like an older Fallout game that I'm looking at, but I'm not seeing. They just have like a red. It's unimpressive. It's just like a. Oh, it's kind of like a plasma splash, almost like a splash of poison or something. Oh, it looks that interesting. Let me see if the. Another one of lasers. This is fun for you to watch me watch YouTube videos that you can't see. Yeah, this they don't so these feel like real lasers. There's not like an impact associated with it, which is what I'm trying to get off. So I don't know if that's working. Um, Halo 3 fuel rod explosion. Let's check that out. God, it's funny how old these games look now. Yeah, this is like there's like a big puff of green smoke that comes up with it. Plasma cutter from this is fun here. Plasma cutter from Dead Space. There's like always when you do these, there's like kind of two ways to approach them. One of them is to think of like what's real. Um, But this kind of fails in this instance. And the other way is to think about what people are used to seeing in like movies. Never played Dead Space. That looks pretty awesome. Um, yeah, so we were just talking about Star Wars. If I remember Star Wars right, there was like squibs, like the original Star Wars. We're gonna crack a Coke here. There was squibs, and then there was like a little impact point that caught fire and some sparks, which I actually think was a side effect of probably the practical special effects at the time. We have to get out of this pack here because this isn't useful to us. But let's go into the other Niagara effect here and see if we could find something. So I'm thinking about like something like a spot, like a ball or a spot that expands, and some sparks, and a flash. Somebody's asking if this is coming back to Xbox, and the answer is if they let us. Two things. First of all, it has to do well on the PC. Otherwise, we just won't be able to bring it to the Xbox. Um, and then Microsoft has to let us do it. And we kind of have a history with them. So when you start a level in Unreal, it takes like several seconds. You can see it down here in the bottom corner, uh, preparing the shaders. Maybe something like this. Like, where there's some like charge. We got sparks coming off of that stuff. Where like there's charged particles coming off. I'm gonna look into that. I want a flash. Um, what is this one? Paper impact. Does it say paper? Like, why would you be? I lost my window. This is what we need here. Whoa, that's pretty cool. To make a mental note to use that somewhere. They're all steam and smoke effects. I'm looking for something with a splash. You know, what I kind of want is almost like this, but with the electrical sparks. Sparks 1. I'm going to take a look at this. This is the flash I want from Sparks 3, and I thought this is what we had in there. Write these down. Having something like this hang around in some smoke might be good. Yeah, actually really like that. Actually, by itself might be enough. This sparks 8. It has got the flash in there too. This might be the one. Sparks 10. Look at these explosions. That flash is what I want, though. Ooh, flashbang. Somebody said, will laser guns be fixed so that it doesn't break the game when shooting at the ground? No, we intend to make them broken so that when you shoot the ground, it is an immediate crash. Somebody said, will we have a beta on Steam? Yes, there is a beta sign up. Go to the facts page and sign up for the beta. I think this pack is in the game right now. Ooh, something like this maybe. Muzzle flashes. Is there anything? Hmm. This one would be probably one you could just drop in right now. So it's like 90% of the way there. Try that. Destruction Electric. Let's see what that looks like. It would be super easy to drop that in. So we have our game open here, and I think I have this pack in here right now. Yeah. So what we could just do is go into our specs, blueprints, one-shot manager, and then just change this to Destruction Electric. Pile, save. Let's just try it out. The problem is that a lot of it just might just be like too much. Slide this. Can I minimize? Who knows where that went? Okay. A lot. Oh, it ricocheted. I didn't realize he had put that in there. I definitely don't like it. It's the right thing. It's just too much. See if we could dial that back a little bit. Let's find the destruction alert. It's like almost right. This is it. And let's just move this out to my one laser squib too. Let's try to dial these back a little bit. So yeah. Oh, how can we do it? What do we do? What do we start with? Let's start with the spark here. There was a way to just see that. Which one are we looking at here? Make them last a lot less long. These sparks, in fact, even less than that. A little bit more. Okay, and less of them. Let's go 20 to 30. Now, that by itself actually might be better hit effect. Let's bring the glow. Let's bring the glow back in. Again, we don't want this glow to last that long. So cut it in half. 5 to 1. Okay. The lightning. Actually like that. We'll keep that. Let's turn all these off and tune these sparks, which are like way too much. Yeah, it's cool, but there has to be like a lot less of them. Somebody asked me how many devs are working a game. There's 4 of us right now. Okay, so this has to be way less, like 50 to 100. Even that's probably, no, 20 to 50. Yeah, like a couple of these. That's too many. 10 to 20. Yeah. And they last way too long. Here's the lifetime. 4 seconds. No. Let's go 5 to 1 second. So let's pull all this together. We get it's like a little quick. And it has to shoot down the x-axis. So all of these have to go. Zero, 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 zero. Can't be. Wait a second. I have no idea what I just did. Okay. Okay. All of these also have to do a cone emitter. Where's the let's turn all these off. Bark. Okay, these are like going in every direction, right? Yeah, so we want them to only go off. There's, what is it? It's called a cone. Do it in here. Uh, add velocity from point. Add velocity. Add velocity in cone. That's what it is. Yeah. So add velocity. Can I? In particle spawn, add velocity in cone. Yeah. Why do we not get that as an option? Oh, it's probably just right here in the add velocity. Probably just change this to no. Man, where does it? Yeah, this is the totally the one that I want right here. There's some reason. Oh, it's probably because it's a GPU. Let's change it to CPU sim. And then can we now? Cone. There we go. So these are 1500 is the variation. Okay, let's do that again here with the sparks. Interesting that you just can't change this to, you have to change them to GPU particles, CPU particles, at velocity, cone, 350 to 1000. To 1000. There we go. That's exactly what we want. We add these together now, we get, they'll almost think that that spark is a little too, so I can pull these. 2 seconds, okay. Oh, this was supposed to be longer. Okay, and then the glow's a little too much. Like the lightning sticks around for a little bit. Now let's just see how this works. See how this looks. Doesn't seem right. Oh, did we change it? No, we probably didn't change it in our effects. Yeah, this is squib, laser squib 2. Here we go. File, save it. Let's check it out. Okay, it's like too big. Just scale the whole thing in half. Why it's so big. Oh, and the smoke, we never turned the smoke back on. Save that. This is here. Here we're going to use, do it over here. We'll use AI for this. Select the particle system and the level of reprint. Select the emitter node. Just shrink everything. Particle. Scale curve. Scale. $25 to $50. Let's go 10 to 20. Save that. That should make the spark be a lot less bright. Do the same thing on the lightning. 5 to 35. Let's go 2 to 10. Yikes, yikes, yikes. File that. Still sphere location. Sphere radius 30. Okay, it's 10. I don't like how long that they last. Lightning. Particle lifespan. 0.5 to 0.1. They emit for a long time though. Oh, spawn rate 50. Oh, I get it. Emitter state loop duration once, half a second. Yeah, there we go. It's just like a little. A little Star Warsy. I don't know. Might replace it at some point. Felt cute. Might delete later. I wonder if I should have the. It would be cool is to get these decals to glow instead, or to be like a char mark. To look at that. It happens so fast, you almost can't even see it. Emit the smoke. Oh, I didn't stop it. The smoke, let's emit that in a cone too. Add velocity. It's 500. Yeah, let's emit this out. And oh, I should just be able to. It's funny how I just can't do that here. I just velocity. I just do no. The particle spawn and velocity. Oh, linear from cone 500. No, range. Random range float from 0 to 500. Let's take this one out here. Save it. Yeah, that I kind of like. There's way too much. So let's fix that. Instantaneous spawn count 35. Let's make it like 10. Particle. That actually is probably good enough. It's ridiculous. Bring the lifetime down. Go 0.1 to 1. It's just like a little burst. Horrible. Horrible. This is like the worst case scenario, but do like 3. What happens? Well, just 1. Do like 3 of these, but the lifespan is longer. 1, 2, 4. So let's try to do this out in the light now. I kind of like it. It's grown on me. It's a little Star Wars-y, like, but it's kind of what you're going for. 4 seconds is too long. Let's go 1 to 2.5 to 2 seconds. And too big. Gale, 350 to 500, 100 to 300. There we go. Still a little big. 50 to 200, probably. This out of the way. Yeah. Subtle, and then there's the big blast. Ooh, they live. Eh. If it's not there, it's like 80% of the way there. Ores look cool when they burn. No, we don't intend to make updates to the original. The idea here is this will replace the. It's very difficult for us to make updates on the original CastleMiner Z. That's what I was asking about doing that. So the whole idea here is that this will replace the original CastleMiner Z. You know what it is? I don't like the colors. That would be an easy thing to fix, though. Let's go back into this spark here. And yeah, change this. That look. I don't like that blue. Am I out of? What did I just lose that change? No, it's not what I wanted to do. No. Okay. Save it. Yeah. A lot of work to get a little effect going, but I think this is the He asked me if I'm going to get 3D scanned into the game. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cool up in the light there. We losing the sunset all of a sudden. I've been in this cave before. Near the starting area. Yeah. We fixed the torch. I don't know if people saw that the torch used to like have these tracers that went across the screen. We fixed it. I think that's good. I don't forgot what else I was gonna do. Oh, the decals. I wanted to put a decal in that kind of glowed. Um, I don't think I'm gonna do that right now because that was like a good thing. Okay. Is there any other questions here? No. Okay. I appreciate everybody coming by. We will do this again. Thank you very much.